Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? Today is Art Fight Day. Sorry if I cough a lot. My allergies keep bothering me. But yeah, today is... Where's my music? I don't know why my music paused. Today is Art Fight Day. Happy Art Fight to those who are drawing. Today I am drawing Emgely's Esme. Emgely? Emgely? Esme. This her character. This mine on the right. It's my reference. Hello, hello, hello. A lot of people have been talking about a thing called Art Fight. Still don't know what it means. It's this art-centric event. Happens for the entirety of July. Where you basically make a profile. You can upload as many characters as you want. You can see other people's characters. You get thrown into little teams and you have to like draw each other to earn points. So it's kind of like you're fighting, but your art is like what you're fighting with. It's open to people of like all skill levels. And it's just like a fun excuse to draw people. Very fun. It's my first time doing it, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've drawn 3 so far. I can show them off again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've done 3 so far. My number 1, number 2, number 3. Your art's amazing, thank you. Very fun. I like drawing. I think art fight's also a very good excuse to practice and get better. It's a few things I'm not super good with, but we practice in. We'll see how fast I can do line art today. Otherwise, it's just going to be another line art stream kind of day. Trying to remember what size brush I was using. Maybe smaller? I think it was 12. But yeah, it's gonna be a chill drawing day. That's what we're here for. I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes, I was gonna say my art stream might be kind of short today. I don't know if my voice shows it, but whenever I have allergies, I feel like my voice gets really strained. So we'll see. But I like streaming, so I end up doing it longer than I say every time anyways. Because it's too much fun. It's just hard because I feel bad every time I have to pause to cough or sneeze. I feel like your art should get a lot more attention. Thank you. I draw for fun, but it'd be nice to get attention too. It's always nice being noticed. I will work hard. Maybe I will get some attention. I need to figure out how to draw her not looking bald. That's my fear. I'm not good at slicked back hairstyles. I'll do my best. I hope I can... I think maybe I can finish this one today. I have another sketch prepped in case I don't, or in case I do. But I think I might be able to. Just because she has a simpler outfit than most of the other characters I've been drawing. Everyone else has been so complex. Not that it's a bad thing. This feels like a nice break. I've been pushing myself to draw more detailed stuff. But I'm like, oh, so many details. It's hard. So this is a good break. But I only have like this and like 1 or 2 more sketches, then I need to draw more. I've been busy this week, so I haven't been able to draw too much art fight outside of today. I wish I could draw more art fights. Every time I log in, I find new characters to bookmark, but I haven't been able to draw any yet. Something very fun about just looking at OCs and appreciating everyone's hard work, world building, lore, or design, even if they're just a simple design. No thought behind it. It's very fun. Because sometimes I like making characters that don't have much thought. I just like designing things. I think next year I really want to have more designs if possible. How do you make OCs? Personally, I just think of a concept and then I just kind of find something to go with it. I spent 4 years trying to make one that's special to me, but I can't find the right one. It really depends. Sometimes Wi-Fi's buggy today. If I disconnect, hopefully not, my Wi-Fi is going crazy right now. But yeah, if you're like a fan of a series or something and you want to try making like a fan character, it's a good way to start. So if you're into like Pokemon, you want to make like a fake Pokemon trainer, Pokemon gym leader, something like that. I think that's pretty fun. If you want to make something totally original, sometimes it's just like a concept. Hello GD Space. Sometimes making OCs, maybe there's something I like a food or not a Pokemon, an animal. Because maybe it's like, oh, I want a character that looks like a certain bird or a certain fish or something. I find it helps me to have like something to narrow them down onto. Your grandma came overseas to visit? Nice. I hope she has a good visit. That sounds fun. Very exciting. Drawing eyes is hard sometimes. Sometimes I struggle. Even though I feel like I really like drawing eyes, it's still hard. I wish liking something meant I was good at it. That's what art fight's for, we practice. I'm hoping by the end of July, maybe there's something I'll be improved in, we'll see. If anything, maybe speed. The amount of drawing I'll be doing this month. I'm a firm believer that I can get good at anything if I just practice. Anybody can. So I'm like, the more I draw, the better I'll probably get. Hopefully. I'll be drawing the pupil before the eye. Playing Super Mario Odyssey, but you may go draw something. Mario Odyssey was really fun. I think that was the last... I played it recently. The last game I finished. But if you draw something, enjoy drawing. I like drawing while watching drawing streams. But Mario Odyssey is also really fun, so... Gonna collect 999 moons? Good luck. I would love to complete... the game. There's so many moons. So fun finding them. I think I only ended up on my stream version. I basically did whatever I needed to complete, like to get to each area to progress. So like 180, 160. I didn't go too overboard. A little bit tempting to do to finish everything, but I think it would take too long. Maybe off stream. I think I would enjoy finishing it up. One eyebrow's bigger. I always get focused on the most random things. And then I can't forget her scar. Do I want to do lines or do I want to just color it in? We'll see. I'll do this for now. She's gonna be half bald for a moment. We're moving on. I really like drawing characters in suits. I think it's very fun. I think it's because I used to draw Ace Attorney fan art. So I've drawn a lot of suits, kind of. But I find the collars are the one thing I always still struggle with. I don't know what it is. My brain can't wrap around the concept. If I had time to play any game in the world, what would it be? Any game in the world. Right now, I still think about Pokopia sometimes. I don't have a Switch 2. But if I could somehow manifest one in time to play it, I think I would enjoy it. I would like something I could just sink a whole bunch of time into right now. And I really enjoy like those kind of Minecraft type games. You can kind of do sandboxy. Build whatever. So bad at describing sometimes. Or Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. I keep saying I wanna 100% it, but I really haven't had the time. Okay, I need to close some of these. I keep lagging. Too many things open. But I'll pick up Zelda like once in a while and play it. But if I could just dedicate a chunk of time, maybe I could do it. I'm excited for the Ocarina of Time remake coming out eventually. Why is this on the same layer? What am I doing? I'm like tempted. I wanted to play Ocarina of Time, like the N64 one, on stream, but now that the remake is coming out, I don't know if I should just wait or if I should still play it first. Then I'll have a fresh memory and I can like compare it. Or do I want to just go into it blind, not remembering anything? I still got time to figure it out. Playing Hollow Knight anyway right now on stream. I feel like that's gonna take me forever. Maybe that works. It's not bad. Actually, you know what I want to play? I want to try Fire Emblem Three Houses. I haven't played that yet. I told myself I was gonna buy it because I think it was on sale for the Nintendo summer sale. And then I completely forgot, and I don't think it's on sale anymore. But I should check. Because the new game's coming out. And it looks kind of cool. So I'm like, I should play 3 Houses first. 'Cause there's probably references to it from the look of it. But I really like tactical games. I like any game. I can't lie. I'll play like anything. I'm an all-rounder gamer. The only things I don't like are scary games. Have I played Moonlit Peaks? I have not. Or Moonlight, I can't read. Moonlight Peaks, vampire farming sim? Taking a peek. Looks like it might be fun. I love any type of sim style game. My only problem is that I'll get distracted and then I'll get stuck in a loop where I don't remember what's going on, so then I'll restart my file. And then I stop playing again, and then I restart, and then I never make it past like a certain point. I'm like, Stardew Valley is the exact type of game that I really enjoy and that I'll play for like a full day non-stop, and then I'll just never remember to play it again, and I won't remember what I was doing. So then each time I end up doing like spring, summer, fall, and then I never finish. I never get past like a year. It's so bad. Which is bad, because I used to play a lot of Harvest Moon games. And I want to say, for the most part, I finished them to completion-ish. Can't really complete a life sim game, but get married, whatnot. This arm feels weird. I feel like the older I've gotten, somehow my attention span has gotten worse. Well, maybe, I don't know if it's age related. I feel like it's, when I was a kid, I didn't have much going on, so I could dedicate myself into like one game. Now that I have options, I end up too distracted. Because it's like I could play my Nintendo Switch. Or I could play on my PC, which has like different games. Or I could play on my phone that has different games. Your VTuber model is cool, thank you. I designed and rigged it myself. Very proud of it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of hard work, but a lot of fun. I enjoy working on VTuber stuff. There's a lot of things I want to draw for my VTuber, actually. It's just finding the time. I've talked about how I have motivation for a lot of things, But finding the time to finish them is like another story. And sometimes it's my fault for bad time management, but sometimes I really just don't have time. Adulting hard. Does it have any toggles? Yeah. My tail can go up and down. I can get rid of it. But for drawing streams, I like keeping it up. I can take off my cape. But I never really use that either. I can make my eyes bigger. I can be upset. It's a few things. I can turn on and off my tablet. Not too many toggles, but they're in there. No fancy, like, animation toggles, though. Cool, thank you. Very fun. I learned many things working on it. Struggling. I always find arms really hard. I don't know why lately I've been having problems drawing arms. Any plans for future content? I have so many plans. So many things planned. But I think out of like the most recent things I can like mention, I really want to work on more video content. But videos take me longer than streaming does, so I end up streaming more. But I've made like I made a couple videos. But I really liked trying my how to design, or how I designed my VTuber video. I really want to do more stuff like that. That's like thought out. And then in terms of like live streaming, I want to do more like themed streams. Like this month, for example, we're doing Art Fight, because Art Fight's only in July. But then for like future art streams, I kind of want to theme them on like certain topics. Like drawing a certain thing one day, maybe doing challenges sometimes would be very fun. Stuff like that. Anything that like sounds interesting to me. I have like a whole notepad full of ideas that just keeps getting bigger, and I've barely scratched off some things. But I think it's a good sign that I keep thinking of things. It's nice having motivation. If I didn't feel like working on things, that would be a problem. I think being motivated is a good thing. Having ideas is a good thing. It'd be nice to stream more too. Right now I stream only... Well, I started streaming only once a week. Now I usually stream twice a week. I've been pretty good about it. My goal is to maybe start hitting 3 a week. Would be fun. But we'll see. See if I can squeeze it in. Because I want to do more things. I want to play more games, stuff like that. The only way to play more is to stream more. I want to do more art streams and more game streams. I'll have to figure this out. I'll have to figure out the arm, whoops. Later. I'll come back to it. Maybe I need a reference. If I end up struggling, I'll just switch sketches. Since I have 2 open anyway, could work on either of them. That's pretty good. There isn't really anyone here. Yeah, it's a quiet day. Very chill day. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. Sometimes I be chillin' by myself. Not really a huge deal. It's just how it is, I guess. Depends on people's schedules, I'm sure. If they have time, or if they're watching other people, I don't mind. It's like one of those things I've noticed. Being like a content creator is things really do vary like week by week. Very interesting. I'm someone who enjoys like statistics and stuff. So I always think it's fun to look and see how things vary. Sometimes it's the time of day, sometimes it's the day itself. Sometimes things start slow. Sometimes they start fast and end slow. It really depends. It's very interesting. Why am I struggling with this so much? It truly depends. But I do it for the love of the game. I think it's more fun. Kind of hanging out. Even if it's no one's there right now. Some people watch the VODs. Hello VOD watchers if you're out there. Some people just want background noise, so maybe they're not chatting. Really depends. All kind of folks. Is this the right layer or the wrong layer? I think it's this one. Sometimes I get lost when I have too many layers. 'Cause I never name my layers. My mistake. I enjoy the guessing game. Yeah, I definitely need to fix the arm. The arms are bothering me. What layer is the arm? The arm bothers me. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up pivoting. At least if I draw, or not draw, if I sketch, not sketch, me saying the word wrong 2 times in a row. If I line out 2 things, I can at least color 2 things. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? I'm struggling trying to line art. Maybe like this. This feels... Love your VTuber model? Thank you. I designed it and rigged it myself. Or drew it and rigged it. Same thing. A lot of work, but very fun. Very, very rewarding. Okay. I keep clicking the wrong tool. I believe she has a belt on of some sort. Should I go chug a whole Gatorade? It's good to be hydrated. Get some electrolytes. It's been hot lately. I feel like I need more more of those type drinks. Sport drinks. I don't know what they're called. But I'll never say no to hydration. I am currently drinking peppermint tea. I don't know why I forgot what it was for a second. Because my throat's a little itchy, is that the word? Because of allergies. So I got tea today. It's too bad, I would have liked a lemonade or something. But I decided my throat could use something warm. I don't know how to draw. It's never too late to learn. I don't think I have any good advice other than pick up a pencil and hope for the best. Oh, you don't know what to draw? That's real. I feel like a lot of my struggle... Autocorrect, it happens to me sometimes. A lot of my struggle sometimes is figuring out what to draw. I feel like ever since I became a VTuber, it's been a tiny bit easier. Because then I can just draw myself a lot of the time. And I can just draw whatever nonsense that fits my character. And then with Art Fight, I really enjoy, I can just pick someone else's character and draw them. Makes it easy. I always get art block when I'm drawing. I feel that. Was it last month? 2 months ago? I had like bad art block. I don't know, sometimes I feel like my mood goes between either like I do something else for a bit and hope the art block goes away, or I try to draw like different things and try and fight it. Sometimes one or the other works. Like normally I'll draw in like a certain art style, for example, but then if I try something else, sometimes it kind of gets me to think differently and beat art block. Like if I normally draw like full humans, maybe I'll draw like a chibi or something. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but never hurts to try, you know? Thought you were about to fall out of your bed. You have a loft? Climbing up the ladder with one hand. Be careful. I used to always want a loft bed. But I never got one. Part of me thinks that's a good thing because I don't think I would have survived in a loft. I tend to roll around a lot. And if I'm like on the top and I just roll off, I'm like, that's not good. I know they have like rails and stuff sometimes, but what if I just hit right through it with my super powered rolling? Okay, let's go back to the hair. Let's try this again. I can see if I can do it on a different layer. So I can maybe tweak it if I need to. It's somewhat a pain because when you wake up you can hit the ceiling. Oh no, I didn't even think of that. That would also happen, wouldn't it? I used to have a shelf right above my bed and I used to hit it all the time. But I don't have it anymore, so I no longer wake up hitting it. I didn't even think of the ceiling. The pain. It's like when I'm going somewhere and I try to like duck under something and then I end up hitting it. This might feel too tall, actually. I'm erasing it just to put it back the way it was initially. But That's good. At least you can't hit your head when you wake up. Yeah. 'Cause I know the struggle of hitting your head waking up. Thankfully not anymore. Shelf be gone. As nice as it was, I'm like, no more hanging things above my bed. You know, I used to have like posters and stuff hanging on the wall where my bed is. And then one night, one of my posters actually fell on me. Never been more like jump scared out of bed. So I also no longer hang posters on the wall where my bed is, because my bed is against a wall. Only the other walls may have posters. I just choked on string cheese, oh no. Not the string cheese. I hope you are good now. I could go for some string cheese. But I shouldn't get up right now. Maybe after stream. Art fight sounds interesting. How do I join? I can drop you a link. You really just sign up for an account. I think I'll ask you to fill out information probably. And then once you're signed up, you can see other people's OCs. If you don't have any, you don't even need one to participate. You can just draw other people if that's what you're interested in. There's a whole bunch of info on there. You can sign up, you can look at people's characters, you can see different attacks. Attacks are what you call like the drawings you make for people. A lot of cool stuff. You're good now? That's good. Pretty good. Looks like it's only for digital. Can I do paper art? Yeah, you can do traditional. I think one of my friends got some art that was like traditional painting, I think. But I know for sure you can do traditional. Hello. Hello. How's it going? I'm dying. I keep coughing. Finishing up your art fight? Nice. Happy art fighting. It's been so fun. Please don't die, just arrived here. Hello. It's my allergies. I get really bad, what do they call it? Hay fever? Seasonal allergies. I end up coughing a lot. I don't know what's worse, sneezing or coughing. Both kind of rough. Pick your poison, I guess. My fellow allergy sufferers surely understand. Glad you're not a victim of that? Yeah. I would never wish allergies upon anyone. Not a fun time. Struggling to draw the back of the head. Can't wait for a chaotic stream later. It's a nice change of pace for that moment. Yeah. Duality. Duality of man. Chill art fight versus the chaos of Yan. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Why am I struggling so hard on this one part? I say it like every part. It's like babysitting. Yen's gonna kill you when she sees these messages. Don't let her see it. If anyone ever wants to watch a chaotic streamer, can watch my friend Yan. Very fun high energy streams. Complete like polar opposite from what happens here. It's so funny. What layer is this? What am I doing? What is this mysterious layer? I'm going crazy. It was this layer all along. Layer check. Everybody check your layers right now. Make sure there's no mysterious lines. Whoops. Not again. What is this? 22? Not the Gatorade. Me when I spill everything. I like the spilling meme. I hope no one sees all this stuff in my hand spills out. I'm young and hip. Funny memes. See, this is like so nice. But I'm struggling with the arm. What's my favorite show or YouTuber? Good question. I don't watch much media in terms of like TV shows these days. I used to watch a lot of anime, cartoons, but not so much anymore. But I do watch a lot of YouTube. Favorite YouTuber? Probably like Drew Gooden, maybe. I enjoy his videos quite a bit. I think his sense of humor is very aligned with mine. But then he also makes stuff on like interesting topics, which is quite fun. Makes for a good watch. Life changed, barely watch any anime, just LARP, honestly. I feel like such a LARPer. Anything I know about like anime is just stuff I've seen other people say. That's why I'm like, I can't even comment on most animes and stuff. I don't even remember the last anime I watched that was like airing live. It's genuinely been like that long. Anything I've watched recently has been like probably from years ago. I feel like you'd like SMG4. Not, but you don't know what I'd like. I'll never know until I watch. But as is tradition, let me find my pencil. I will always write down what people suggest. People tend to suggest sometimes books, sometimes manga, sometimes music. And like, I'm never one to turn down a suggestion. The one you got is Mashoku Tensei? Don't look it up. Can't just say that because then I'll get curious. Isekai? The concept is a bit too much sometimes. Interesting. I feel like that makes sense. Some animes can do a lot. That's a bad color to draw with. I need to think about this arm. Arm. It's like, I get it in theory. But then when I try and draw it, it looks weird. You joined a team called Comedy? Nice. I think I'm team mystery. But the team you're on doesn't matter too much. It's just, in theory, you want to attack people who are on different teams. That's how, and then in like a friendly competition way, whatever team scores the highest at the end is like the winner. But I don't think you really get anything from winning. I honestly don't know. Honestly, a good story besides the pervert main character. Very controversial. And in a son. Sounds wild. I can only imagine what kind of things are going on in there. I'm like, should it? You gain new friends in art fights? Yeah. It's fun to look at different people's characters and profiles. And then I end up following a bunch of people who also participate. Very fun. Went to the website, you don't see a sign up button? There should be. Let me see. I'm logged in right now, but let me open in a different window. On PC, the register button is the top right. If you're on mobile, I'm not too sure. Because I'm on PC right now. Would you put your fans or subscribers in your basement? If they want it to be, sure. Everyone is welcome to go into the dungeon. Keep my subscribers locked up. The dungeon. The basement's essentially a dungeon, right? Dark. Downward. Dreary. Totally the same. As long as you have cereal down there, you want to stay in the dungeon? Yeah. It's full of refreshments. Can get cereal, milk, a bowl. But the con of the dungeon is that you have to use wooden spoons that are flat to eat your cereal. Do you ever get takeout and they give you like these wooden spoons that are completely flat and you're like, how am I supposed to eat anything with this? It just like falls off the spoon. I'm like, that's the true dungeon experience. Nice music choices, thank you. It's my finely curated playlist. My relaxing music to draw to playlist. With hand-picked, royalty-free songs. Just use your hands on cereal? Wet cereal? I'm like, I don't mind using my hands when I'm eating, but I don't know if I could do it on wet food. Like soups and cereals. Just dry food. It's making you sleepy, yeah. It's a twofold strategy, because if I get sleepy too, I'll be sure to end stream when I'm sleepy. If I listen to super hyper music, then I'm just gonna keep going forever. No one wants that. You guys eat dry cereal? I mean, I can also eat dry cereal, but I like having it with milk. If I want like a snack, I like dry cereal. If I want it as like a meal, I think I prefer it with milk. It feels like a little bit more filling. You're lactose? No. Unfortunate. I've never tried I've never tried cereal with like milk alternatives, so I have no idea how good it is with like soy or almond or whatever. Bad news for Yan? I feel like it maybe depends on the cereal too. Actually, I don't know. I think most cereals I would eat dry. I can't actually think of one that I wouldn't. The TennoCon is live, so it might be a good idea to stream soon. Ooh. I've heard people talking about TennoCon. I hope all the Warframe people go hang out with Yan. It's nice how friendly everyone is. I like when game communities have... yeah. For some reason that sentence feels wrong. I like when games have very friendly communities. I know there's always going to be like bad apples, but some games have like really nice people. They're gonna release trailer for the next big update in December. Ooh. Also heard you started it? I did. I'm not very far though. I saw people saying we should play together with Yan, but I don't think I'm far enough. I started it because I needed a free game to kill time. So I ended up playing Warframe for a bit. It's been fun. I do like it. I can taxi you. You can taxi people? Just hit your head? Oh no. Was it on your bed? Did you hit the ceiling? Which layer? Okay. Let's try this again. This arm's kind of weird, but I'm gonna do my best. Or this hand. Well, the arm too. The only way to get better is to try new things. Not the sad trumpet. Helping baby Tennos. Interesting. I've just been doing whatever missions they give me. I don't even know what I'm on right now, to be honest. But sometimes I can tell. It's funny, you can tell when you've queued up with like other babies or when it's like a new person. Not only based on how they play, because the experienced people are always like super fast. But all the baby Tennos are like Excalibur. And I'm like, whenever I end up with like 3 Excaliburs, I'm like, oh, we're all new. Warframe, true endgame isn't the missions, it's the fashion. Real. Me with Final Fantasy. I'm like, the endgame isn't raiding. It's about glamour. It's about fashion. I need to look stylish in the games I play. Have you played Minecraft before? I have. I love Minecraft. I'd love to stream Minecraft sometime. I just don't know when. It's always my problem. So many games. But I love Minecraft. I like making silly little houses, and I like mining. Mindless, like, mining. I've heard, like, strip mining isn't as meta as it used to be, but I used to really enjoy the boring monotony of going down into the dirt and just digging straight ahead of me. Should see people who do fashion on there. The devs do sometimes post theirs. Ooh. I've seen like a handful on Twitter. That looks super cool. And I'm like, wow, you can do this kind of stuff? I gotta wait until I'm endgame. Gotta wait till I have money, that's the real thing. I don't have materials, I don't have money. Because I just started. Maybe in a few weeks, hopefully. It'd be nice to throw Minecraft into my rotation. The thing is, I always play on like easy. I like playing very boring vanilla Minecraft. Why is this one nail so big? But for stream, I would be cool and play on normal. Can't join the fight, you need to be 13? Yeah. It's for safety. I think you need to be 13 to join most websites. You gotta be safe. This finger should bend. That's the issue. Truly fashion costs money. Yeah. Hope you don't get spooked by the 70% off. This game has an evil timing sometimes. When you log in, there's a chance you get a discount card. True. I've seen the discount sometimes, but I don't think I've ever gotten a 75. I got like... Actually, I don't remember what I got. Can you lie about your age? You probably shouldn't. I won't say what you should or shouldn't do, but for the safety of yourself and people around you, it's good to be honest. Because people will know what to expect when they're speaking to someone younger. If they don't know that you're younger, then it could put yourself and other people in a weird position. Maybe when you play Minecraft on live, you can try and play with your fans. I would love to play games with fans. I wish I had more interactive games. The only thing with Minecraft is I think I would need a server, right? But I don't have a server. And I think they added a thing where you can play with friends now, but I don't know if I would want to add random people per se. It's a rare chance to get 200% bonus. 200%'s crazy. Minecraft decided no more fun and stopped multiplayer that isn't Minecraft up to code? Since when? Why are they saying no fun allowed? I'm not caught up in Minecraft stuff. Minecraft info. I don't even know if my Minecraft's up to date. few days ago. No, that's so sad. Why is the gaming industry in such like a weird position right now? All these game companies making weird decisions, for lack of a better word. Sony being like, no more physical media. I'm like, what's happening? Xbox had a bunch of layoffs. This hand is way too big. I'm like, what's going on? Something's in the air. Gonna watch and play Dandy's World at the same time? Have fun. We love multitasking. If I'm drawing off stream, I'm usually watching something in the background. Usually a stream if I can find one. If anyone's live that I feel like watching. Otherwise, I usually just draw with music on. My two moods. Video or music. You're a lurker too? Yeah. I'm very much a lurker. That's why I'll never be like upset about people who just tune in to throw me on the background. Because I'm like, that's exactly what I do. If anything, it's an honor. I'm like, I hope I provide sufficient entertainment for the day. Or for the next couple hours. Maybe hour. I don't know how long I'm gonna go today. I'm losing my layers again. This one? I feel like the eyes are bothering me. Maybe I just need to look at it for a second. You stubbed your toe? No. I hope you're okay. It's a painful feeling. Hello. Hello, hello. Fluffy bunny. How goes it? I am struggling a bit. Let me put back the eyes. Yeah, I think the eyes are bothering me. Jam, hello. How goes it? I'm struggling. But thank you for believing in me. Good, finishing a background for art fight? Nice. I haven't been doing much backgrounds for art fight, but I feel like I should. That's what I really need to practice. Backgrounds. Everyone's been getting solid colors. I need to whip out one of these at the background. Can't stick around, but you will win and you got this. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good stream. Thank you. Bye-bye. Stub your toe again. No. Jam came, jam left. Never go backgrounds. It's harder because you're trying more realistic art. I believe in you. You're strong to do backgrounds. It's good to try. Maybe I just need to clean it up more. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look bad. Maybe it's just messy. Something about my art today throwing me off. Can I call you Lunaki? Lunaki? Feel free. I don't think there's any nicknames I'd really say no to. Fairly open. Yippee. Wahoo. As long as people aren't being mean-spirited, I never really care. I think it's fun. Maybe if I move the eyes? Let's see. You might move this in a bit. Tiny bit smaller. Like I gotta do justice to my fellow cat characters. Gonna get water, stay hydrated. Water good. I think I'm very good about staying hydrated on stream. I know some people have hydration redeems on like Twitch. YouTube doesn't have redeems, I don't think. But I'm like, I'm good at remembering to drink for the most part. Where's the eyebrows? Layer above. Maybe I'll do flat colors and then start my other line art. because lines take me the longest. So if I can do the lines on stream, it'd be very productive of me. I'm not drinking water because there's a giant spider on it. So it's the spiders now? No. I would hate that. I have a terrible fear of spiders. That's me though. There's been times where like I see a spider in the kitchen, so I'm like, I guess I'm just not eating today. I'm like, I can't. That's the spider's kitchen now. Maybe if I move the eye a bit. That's kind of nice. Actually, this doesn't look too bad now. I've gotten to the point where I've hit a point where I'm like, you know what, maybe it did look okay all along. We'll take it. Oh, I should fix some stuff. What layer is this? Too many layers. Too many. This one. Arm just kind of goes, I think. Shirt, we delete. Button the side. Arm, shirt. Do you think you'll add color? I will. I'll definitely do flat color. Because I think I'm just about done. My lines, because for art fight I'm not doing super refined line art. I'm doing like pretty clean for the most part, but not like overly detailed. I'd say cleaned up. And now that I'm almost done, I can start coloring, which should be fun. Let's name my folders. Let's do this. Let's get a base going. Invert. Yeah, that's pretty good. I look if I'm missing things. I might add a couple more lines to the hair for a little more definition. And then any more detail, I think I can add in coloring. I'll just clean up a little bit. A little bit there. This part should not be colored. Yeah. Now we can start coloring everything else. I feel like coloring is always, or like the flat colors especially, is like my make or break moment. Because for me, that's when I realize if something looks decent and I want to continue, or if it looks bad during the flat colors, I'm like, I need to redraw it. But I'm feeling good about this one. I'm happy with it. But that's usually the stage where I can tell if I continue the artwork or not. Which feels unfortunate sometimes if I spend a long time on line art and then I end up not liking it. Whoops. I love my tablet, but the one thing that annoys me, I assume it's my tablet because I don't think I had this problem with any other tablet, but when I hit my hotkey to flip canvas, sometimes it zooms in and out instead. I don't know why. It'll get like stuck. Maybe I should double check if I accidentally made zoom and flipping the same thing. Maybe it's a user error. You just cracked your back? Good crack or bad crack? Sometimes a crack feels very nice. Sometimes it's like, ouch. Duality of man. Saying duality of man is one of my favorite things to say. I don't know why. Anytime, like, any scenario has two options, I'm like, duality of man. Or there's two wolves inside you. The bad one? No, not the bad one. The bad one's bad. You're getting hit by all the things today. Oh yeah, I said last stream, I just remembered, speaking of strains and stuff, I said I was gonna draw how weirdly I sit on my chair. Because I was just thinking. I was like, oh, my leg's getting kind of tired. And then it reminded me. After I finish this eyebrow, I'll take a detour. Because I couldn't stream it last time, because I talked about it during Hollow Knight. So then if it comes up again, I'll have an image. You make a new canvas. I'm gonna get my 2-second drawing. my username on Artfight? Let me send it. Should be the same-ish as here. Ta-da. You can check out my attacks. I haven't done too many so far. Hoping to draw more, but I didn't have too much time this week. I think most of my attacks are from week 1. I need to draw my chair. I need to draw this in a way that makes sense. I have a spinny chair. Actually, no, I don't. What am I saying? I don't know my chair. I have a chair. Oh, it's gonna look so bad. And it has chair thingies. It's a really good depiction. And then the way I usually sit, gotta go, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. And thanks for stopping by. I keep coughing. I'm gonna run out of tea soon. Every time I cough, my throat gets dry, so then I take a sip, but I'm almost out. What's your personal favorite color? Probably black. I own way too much black clothing. I would say like 90% of my closet is black. Maybe 80%. I've been pretty good. Expect I can't read. Expect an attack in the next few days. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. If you attack me, I'll revenge. I'm doing my best. Like I must attack everyone back. Usually I'm like sliding off. This is really bad. When I'm streaming, it's not this bad. But like my leg hangs off my chair, and then my other leg is just, actually no, my other leg's usually folded. And then one hand is usually like by my desk, and then my other hand's by my desk. And then I look like a pretzel. This is terrible. Can I be a different color? The way I didn't do anything. This is a terrible drawing representation. That's how you're sitting right now? Nice. We're twins. I'm like, I like sitting like cross-legged, but then sometimes one leg will like hang over my desk. Or not my desk, my chair. It's very comfy. But then I guess because of the strain of like leaning on the hard chair arm, my leg starts to hurt. So I end up shifting a lot. But during stream, I try to sit up better. I try not to shrimp too hard, as they say. That's my one weakness. I shrimp pretty bad, if unattended. But because when I'm streaming, I have to like, because my mic is like on my desk, right? So if I'm too far away, you guys can't hear me. So if it ever sounds like I'm getting further away, I'm probably starting to lean back and then I'll catch myself and readjust, and then I'll sound louder again. It's a little behind the scenes. We all have to find the perfect way to sit. True. There's a sit for all of us. Sometimes I see those chairs that are like I think they have like a wide footrest kind of thing almost attached, because it's for like people who sit cross-legged. And I wonder if it's actually like comfortable. I don't think I know anyone that has one, so I couldn't ask. Or like a standing desk. I wonder if I would do good in a standing desk. I feel like that would make me want to move around if I was standing up. Or I would get tired of it and then just want to sit down. We're getting there. Flat colors almost done. We need shirt. This should be the vest. Did I say already that I really like suits? I'm always a fan of like formal wear. I think it looks really nice. Tried the first one. It's not the comfiest. Real. Sometimes what's comfy for one does not comfort another. Because I know some people that just like hate sitting cross-legged, for example. But I think it's comfy. I have a stray line. Your autocorrect? Autocorrect be hitting everyone today. On my old phone, I'd actually turned off autocorrect because I felt like it was changing things I said too much. But ever since I got a new phone, I haven't touched it. I rely on it again. But then it'll randomly change things and I'm like, what's happening? Why is there a line here? Why do I have so many stray lines? Doing colors always makes me find all the things I missed. What is this? What layer is this? Why can I not tell? Help me. This one? We found it. Green eyes. That's the last thing. Bright green. And probably the eye whites. Don't want to forget that. Yeah, this is fine. For a second I thought I needed a different brush, but I don't think so. I think this works. Nice. Ow. Just stretched my foot in a weird way. Gonna add some highlight to the ear. Not highlight, what's the word? I don't know the word. The longer I go, the more words I forget. A staple in Lunaria streams. Nice. Not good that you stretched your foot? Yeah, it was like a weird... I stretched it and then it like cracked weird. It's like, it's such a weird feeling when you accidentally move in a way that's like super painful. I'm like, why are we built like this? Why can I move this way if it hurts me? And then I'm just gonna erase this way, I think. Then we have an ear. Honestly, this looks pretty good. Maybe I will finish it. I thought about starting the line art for a second attack, but I think I'll finish this one first. Ten out of 10? Thanks. Very nice. Very happy with this. It's always nice making satisfying art. What color do I want to shade with? I've been really into simple multiply shading these days. Let's see how I feel about red. Or should I do green because Esme is green? Green might be kind of fun. Or should I do red because it's a compliment? The decisions are endless. It's gonna look crazy for a second, but we gotta trust the process. You think green? I do like the green. Let's try. I'm gonna tone it down a bit after. But I need to see my shadows first. That's why. It's gonna look crazy, but we trust. What if you tone it with red? Yeah. I'm gonna do green and balance it with red, maybe. Because I think green and red will complement each other. Christmas moment. We'll just do this whole leg. I feel like when I use green and red outside of the holiday season, I'm like, this feels like Christmas. Those two colors together, so Christmas core. Okay, I'm gonna add a bit more so I can do some fun stuff. Ear behind can be fully colored. Underneath, maybe. It's also gonna get hit by the light. We'll see. Very Christmas. Very Christmas. Yeah, let's give it a little depth. We'll give the face some depth too. Why not? Oh, I forgot to do blush. Usually I do blush first. We'll do it after. It's never too late. Where's my blending brush? Gonna lighten some of these shadows. Maybe here too. Ooh, I keep sitting on my foot weird. Then maybe this, we blend out a little. This brush. Hello. Hello, hello, purple. I'm doing some funky shading right now. Having a trust the process moment. Where she's looking very green, but I'm gonna hopefully even it out with some other colors. Some red. I will not leave until the stream ends. In it for the long haul. What if the stream never ends? What if this drawing takes me 24 hours? Love the art. You're crafting right now? Nice. What are you crafting? Are you doing an art fight or are you just crafting for fun? I know some people are doing crafty stuff. Could do really light blush. Then you'll not leave the stream. You're dedicated. I respect it. Thankfully, I don't think this will take me too much longer. Making a staff for your Owl House Hunter cosplay. Nice. That's exciting. Making props is fun. Forgot what I was doing for a second. The hair. Gonna add a bit of highlight to the hair. This has taken you more than half an hour now. Good luck. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Sometimes it's hard. Making any kind of art sometimes takes a while. The green is fun. I like the green actually. All of your fingers have hot glue burns at this point? No. It's the one thing I hated about hot glue guns. I always ended up burning myself. No matter what I do. We're getting somewhere. You have a giant burn on one of your legs? Oh no. I hope it's not painful. Doesn't hurt anymore because it happened too many times? That's good at least. It's one positive. I got a burn on my hand recent-ishly. Well, not super recent. It was maybe last year, but it still hurts sometimes. And then I've burned my same hand like multiple times since. I don't know what it is. This past year has been kind of cursed. I splashed like hot oil on myself twice this year. And I'm like, what's happening? I'm usually pretty good at cooking. Something's going on. Your band-aid wrap fell off earlier. Have you adjusted it? Almost done with the body of the staff, but the palisman on the top is going to be hard. You have to make a cardinal. That sounds like it's going to be very intricate. You have to carve it out. I'm not super good at 3D stuff, like crafts, so I can't even imagine how hard it is. Because for me, everything sounds kind of hard. I enjoy crafts, but 2D is way more my element than 3D. For Hunter guys, it's okay, because it's for the fave character. Anything for the fave. I'm using the wrong green, aren't I? I got distracted for a second. Let's see. how I feel about red. Maybe an orangey red. We'll see. Christmas. Not gonna be too bright. We're gonna use it in a few spots to brighten out the green, I think. You got a special thing? You got a fancy star? I have many stars. I'm starting to lag again. It's always the airbrush that makes my PC slow. Hate hot glue gun strings? True. Sometimes the strings get so long too. And they pull and then they're hot and then all around nonsense. Oops. Super tiny O and that mysterious symbol. Oh, those are very tiny, tiny letters. I see it now. Very small. You're happy till you realize you have to paint the staff? Painting. Good luck. I feel like there's always one more thing when it comes to art. Feel like you're almost done and then you realize, oh, I still have this left. Let's see. Light jump scare. For all my art fights, I've been putting a random... Whoops, not a circle. Rectangle. I've been putting a random color. Solid color background. I gotta see what color I like. Staff is up to your chest. It's big. That's huge. Don't know how much brown paint you have. Hopefully enough. Do your best. If you have other colors and you're feeling brave, you can maybe mix some brown paint. It would just be hard to color match, maybe. That's the other thing. The thing about traditional painting is color matching my colors, because I usually mix colors and then I'll never mix enough. And then when I remix it the second time, it never looks the same. What about green, red, and yellow? What do they call that? The triad colors, something? Triangulus, something? Triangular? There's a word for it that those kind of colors. Blue's kind of fun. I don't want it to be too bright. Me playing with colors. Primary. I think red and yellow are primaries. There's like a word. Let me Google this. Art. It's like a color theory word, I think. Analogous. Analogous colors? Colors that are like next to each other on the color wheel. And analogous. It's not quite because we're missing like the in-betweens, like the oranges, but it's close. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, there's a word I'm thinking of. I had to Google it. Because I was like, I want to keep thinking about this. Okay, let me think. I do like mysterious blue. I do like green, but she blends in a bit on the green. Maybe a darker. Or lighter. Sometimes it's hard picking colors. We'll keep it for now. Still have some stuff. Still got some coloring to do. I won't get too hung up on the background. Let's do some highlights. Small highlights. And then I need to color in some of the lines. Because when I color, I just like doing some lines. And then I'll add some extra hairs. trying to think if I'm missing anything else. Be nice if I could finish this. And then I can upload it right away after stream. Maybe whoops. I think this is pretty good. I might do a little bit more highlight in some spots. Usually I like drawing big highlights, but sometimes I don't know how to make it work. So I go a little bit smaller. Does she have earrings? I don't think so. No. Maybe a tiny bit lip color. I think I'm almost done. I think I'll probably stop after I finish this. I don't know if I have it in me to do more this week. I think last week I went really long. Went for like almost 4 hours. But this time I shall pace myself. Something about Art Fight that just makes me super in the mood to draw. So I just want to keep going. It's like something about art and doing art just feels contagious. To get inspired by seeing other artist work. It just makes me want to do more. I don't think I draw enough as someone who really likes drawing. Hello. Are you also art fighting? I think I'll color the nails a bit. Tiny bit. maybe fix the hue to be a tiny bit darker. Hello. If we're doing introductions, I am Lunaria. I do art streams and gaming streams. I kind of do a bit of both. During July, because of Art Fight, it's going to be a lot of both, for sure. I enjoy... What layer is this? Something's going on. Why am I lost? This layer? Yes. Strange things going on. It's such a mission to open my stuff sometimes. What? How do I do this every time? I get completely lost. This layer. I think the green is growing on me for the background. I think a little bit more highlighting on the skin, maybe, face. I feel like all my art fights are gonna get like slightly better each time. But I think that's a good thing. A little bit more care. You really agree with the green? I can't read. You really agree? You meant you really agree with the green. I like the green. I think the green was a good choice. It's a color I don't use often for shading, so it's fun to get to use it today. I think it complements the character's eyes. Oh wait. I'm gonna be so for real. I have no idea what your message means. I don't think I understand. You're learning English? English hard. I'll give you that. English very hard. English is my soul language, and I can't even speak English very well. My birth language? My mother tongue? Why am I already forgetting what word people use? But I'm afraid I don't understand. I try my best. It's always rough when there's a communication barrier. Someone said I think you might be in the wrong place. I don't know if you're I don't know if you're in the right place. I am thoroughly confused. I will say that. Back to drawing I go. But I think I'm almost done. I added some highlights, a little bit more shadows. I think the hair could use a little bit. I usually like adding extra strands and stuff. Feels kind of, I don't know, it feels cool. Gives the art a little more character. Now I'm getting to the point where I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe I extend this a little. Actually, maybe... Should I put a tiny line for blush? I feel like blush unintentionally just makes everything kind of cute. Maybe I make it very subtle. I'm like, we gotta keep the cool. A little bit of cleanup. Trying to think. Now that I'm starting to like wrap up almost. Trying to think if there's anything that I haven't said today that I need to say. But I don't think so. It's been like a pretty chill week. I don't think I have any important announcements or so. Quicker than you thought attacking? Super speedy? I feel like sometimes I draw very quick, sometimes I'm very slow. Some people have been pounding out attacks like crazy. It's kind of wild. I'm like, whoa. I don't know how some people do it. I would like to get very fast. I feel like I used to be very fast at drawing. But then I kind of stopped drawing for a bit. So now I'm not as fast. But now that I'm drawing more, I've been drawing a lot more ever since I started streaming, so now I feel like I'm getting kind of fast again, which is nice. I'm truly baffled by the comments, so I'm like, I just need to... It's only one thing I can do, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't want to assume bad intentions. I assume he meant well. But oh, my PC. But I did take him out back for a second. 'Cause I think it was derailing the chat experience. I'm usually very passive. It's probably not a great thing. I don't really care what people do too much in chat as long as no one's being mean. But I'm like, if no one's understanding what's happening, I think I gotta be active. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? I'm very close to finishing this attack. Cucumbers? That's a fun name. What layer is this? What is this tiny... this tiny speck? We got it. How do people even finish art fight attacks? Haven't attacked anyone since July 4th? Real. This is my first attack in a few days. My first week was like super high energy. And then like work and stuff. So now it's my second chance. I'm like, I think my streams are gonna be for the rest of the month, but my only chance to like work on art fight. I think my last attack was also the 4th. Oh, I missed a spot. Don't forget to add your signature and watermark. You know, it's actually really bad. I usually don't sign anything. But I told myself I should get into the habit of it. I just recently started watermarking. Because I'm like, okay, I need to... With all the stuff going online these days, I'm like, I need to remember. You do an attack a day? I don't know how you do it. I'm like, I want to draw so much, but I honestly haven't had the time. It's been super fun watching, or like seeing all the attacks coming in though. I like looking at what other people draw. Watching this while drawing your Yume ship? Nice. Enjoy drawing. I love drawing with background drawing too. Who's my FO? Ah, my fictional other. You know, I know what a Yume ship is, but I've never heard the term FO. I'm learning something. I learned today. I don't think I have one. At the moment, at least. I gotta find a character I really like. No one's caught my eye yet. Esme, hello. You're just in time. She's like almost done. What am I coloring? Oh no, I'm coloring the right thing. Not me getting confused. I'm just cleaning up some of the lines. So sad you missed the start of the stream. Just got home? No. I know, I streamed so early. But it's because I like sleeping. If I stream late, I can't sleep. What is this? Something's wrong. You'll rewatch it on your own time? Please do. Please enjoy the full Esme experience. Wait, let me fix this so she's not super green suddenly. It's been very fun shading with a different color than I normally use. Like, I don't usually do greens. But it's fun to experiment. She looks kind of familiar. Where have you seen this cat girl before? I wonder. She's the OC of this really cool artist. You should follow her. You can see it tagged right there. Gilly Gilly L M. Let me adding letters. Where's the L? FO doesn't always mean fictional other, it can also mean familiar other. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm not super familiar on Yume terms. Google only showed me the other. But I think that's cool. I don't know if there's anyone I can think of off the top of my head though that I'd want as like family friend. I'm sure there's someone. Just that my brain is not braining. Can I eat cement? No cement. Cement's bad for the tummy. Meow meows, fellow cat characters. I feel like I've drawn a lot of... I say a lot, I've drawn like 2 cats during Art Fight. I was like, I've drawn so many cat characters. It's been 2. It's because I'm so used to drawing Lunaria, maybe. I draw myself and I'm like, that's a lot of cats. It's gonna be the same amount of auras I draw, I think. Except 2 cats, 2 lizards. Whoops. I am moving all kinds of things on my screen. I like that I said I was gonna be finished like so long ago and I'm still here. I love getting distracted. You can also Yume ship platonically. There's also Yume hating. Where instead of fictional others, you have a fictional enemy. Fictional enemy goes really hard. That's actually really fun. I would love to, like, high-key make Yume stuff. I think it's super fun. I'm all for people doing any kind of, like, OC in canon stuff. I think it's fun. I think people should live their best lives. I'm like trying to think if there's anything. I'm like, I like Zelda a lot. Like Legend of Zelda. I'm like, maybe I should be like best friends with Zelda. Or if I want something thematic, because I'm like a star themed character. Could be friends with like Rosalina from Mario. What other Galaxy characters are there? You're hyper sharing. Your fictional enemies. Can't seem to think of one off the top of your head. I feel like it'd be so cool to have a fictional enemy. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun content. You love Zelda? Nice. Twins. I love Zelda. I'm like, next game I play after Hollow Knight, I'm like, I should start another Zelda game. I crave Zelda. I've played Zelda 1 already on stream. I'm like, I gotta keep going. I don't know if I want to play in order though. I don't know if I can play Zelda 2. I'm not that good at Zelda 2. Never beaten it. I talked about it a tiny bit earlier, but I'm like, with Ocarina of Time remake coming, I'm like, maybe I should play that again. I don't know if I want to play it or if I just want to wait and play the remake. You almost done finishing the art? Yeah, I'm almost done. I want to say maybe another 5-ish minutes. Just doing like finishing touches, really. Any excuse to prolong the stream, because once I'm done, I think I'm logging out for the night. This should be longer. You have your Nintendo Switch right in front of you? Nice. My Nintendo Switch is right off to my side. There's a line that's too long. Kind of want the tie to tuck in a little bit more. What layer is that? I should merge my layers more often. But I don't, and then this is what happens. Every stream becomes me being like, what layer is this? What is this? What is this? I need like a what layer is this counter. Every time I ask what layer I'm on, we increase it. Honestly, I probably could end it right here. This is pretty good. Cat. thinking if I'm missing anything. Do I need any more overlays? I don't think so. Me thinking. Does it need more color? No, I kind of like the greens. You ruined your boots? No. Not the boots. Is there any way to fix it? You just got them? No, that's even worse. It's so sad ruining new things. It's like you barely got to enjoy it. I just need a tiny bit more here. It's always so sad. It's like when you buy food and then accidentally drop it. I'm like, I didn't even get to eat it yet. It's happened to me like a handful of times. Not often. I wouldn't say I'm like a clumsy person, but there's been a handful of times that I've dropped my food, and it makes me very sad. And it's usually like soups. I'll like make instant ramen, and then I'll drop it, and I'll be like, I didn't even get to taste this. And then if I'm making instant ramen, it's probably because I want a quick meal. So I'm like, what do you mean I have to make it again? Especially when it's your favorite food. Yeah, that's the worst. I'm like, not my favorite thing. Do I like this? Because then I'm like, how am I going to enjoy it? Center it a bit more, maybe. Yeah. It's so bad when it's soups. And the worst part is, I have like one of those big mouse pads, like the desk ones. And the amount of times I've dropped like soup or tea on it, it's actually terrible. It's like really bad how much I've spilt like hot tea also. I'm like, why am I always spilling hot food on myself? Specifically. That's how I get burned. I'm like, not only is it sad because I don't get to eat the food, what do you mean I'm also getting like hurt? Insult to injury. It's so painfully annoying, right? I'm like, what do you mean? It's not fair. Okay, I really should end. I keep adding things that I don't need to. Actually, wait, let me fix. tie is still a tiny bit off center. The final thing for real. You gotta go? Bye-bye. I think I'm just about to end too. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah. This one line is bothering me. You love her, yay. And she loves you. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I can call it. I shall upload my attack after stream. Very fun to draw. Had a lot of fun with the greens. Fun character. Always fun to draw nice characters. But yeah, I think we're good. I'll leave it somewhere easy to see. Thank you guys for watching. Another fun art fight stream. Next art fight stream, probably Friday again next week. In between that, I'm not too sure yet what I'm streaming next week. Probably Hollow Knight, but I'll see. I was debating adding another stream. I don't know if I want to do drawing or gaming. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Thanks for hanging out. I'll figure out my schedule and post it. But yeah, happy art fighting. If you're drawing, happy drawing. If you're watching, happy watching. I guess you'll have to find something else to watch now. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. A lot of fun drawing. Happy art fight, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.